What's happening? Yay.
Yo, G's, man.
What's up, killer? What's happening?
Yo, Snowman, Jeezy the
Yeah, we in
Snow.
the building, baby.
Hey.
You dig? What's the
Yo,
word?
G's. It's
What's
so much I
cracking?
want to talk about. The Fat Joe show, then he called me Jopra, is shit out of control. Now, when I say Young Jeezy and Fat Joe on the live, it shit gotta be a legendary thing. And I'm gonna go with where the name the Snowman Piece. That's one of the illest medallions ever lived. That
Yeah.
Snowman Piece.
Yo, it's crazy. I got it from my
How did you come up with the name the Snowman? A lot of niggas sold snow.
I was cold and I still am. You feel me?
Woo.
You feel me? I was
Yo,
cold.
yo,
So
Jeezy,
everybody,
let me tell you something. I want to take it back to Chubby Jeezy.
right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the Jeezy I fell in love with. That was the
Yeah.
Jeezy, the Chubby Jeezy. And it's like, when you came out USDA, whatever happened to homeboy Slick Puller that you was with?
Slick's still a fan, man. He had his little situation. He just touched back down. So he free now, man. Slick just had a couple things happen, man, but he a stand-up guy. So he went and took care of business and came home like, just on some real grown shit, So I always got love for Slick.
I expect nothing
Yeah,
less.
you gotta understand though, they wasn't really artists. Like they was in the hood. I went and made them rap. You know what I'm saying? They was street cats. I was like, look, man, I believe in y'all. I want y'all to be part of my crew. So they just really jumped in the booth. So they came straight from the streets into the booth.
Well,
So
that's what I
everything that
felt
went
like
on,
you was. Like, I'm
yeah. So
not gonna lie to you. I was out here for all that BMF, blue Ferraris, Tuesday, 10 fucking black Bentleys, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yo, this shit was out of yo. I'm gonna tell you a true story though, Jeezy. I was telling people, because I'm not from Atlanta. Give me a Diet Pepsi, man. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not from Atlanta. I'm from New York, and I watched so many niggas go to jail.
Yeah.
I used to tell niggas, I used to be like, yo, these guys gotta be the feds. Like, no, I'm not lying.
Right.
No, Jeezy, I'm not lying. They was balling so hard in front.
Yeah.
Like, if you go to Atlanta, it was a billboard talking about the world is BMF. I'm like, yo, these guys gotta be the feds, undercover, trying to get everybody locked up. Because I've never seen nobody so fearless with the way they was balling. Y'all balling out of control.
I mean, it's one of those things, man, where just like you got one chance to be epic. Everybody was just living life. So, it wasn't no rules. It still ain't none, but it just wasn't no rules, man. So
No, that shit was out of control.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I'll tell you a story. Because I went digging today, right? And I said, I'm going to have Jeezy on here. People expect that real shit, Fat Joe, Jeezy. No disrespect. I'm not one of them niggas. Them shock jocks. It's always love. It's always, but I just like to get people to leave. And as much as they know you, I like them to leave feeling like they learned something about Jeezy. And so I called Beckas, right? And I said, yo, Beckas, man, you got any Jeezy story? He told me too, but he said, when you first got signed to Def Jam, he went to Atlanta with Ashana. He said, y'all picked him up in like 20 cars, Ferraris, trucks, all time. This you just got signed. So like, what people gotta understand, Jeezy, is that people get signed to get on. They came to see you, and you already had 20 Ferraris and Lambos and all that shit out there.
That part.
So Becca told me, y'all pull up to this house. It was like the biggest mansion in the universe. He said there's 4 houses on a cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
One was a surgeon, one was an NBA player, one was somebody else, and one was yours.
Thug Mansion, that's what we called it.
You called it Thug Mansion?
Thug Mansion, yeah. That was it.
Yo, Jeezy, the man said and don't take this offensive.
Right.
He said when him and Ashana went in there, it was no furniture in the crib. It
No
was a
need.
mattress in every room and a machine gun in every room.
That's all you need, baby. We just trying to sleep and survive. Everything else is good. You feel me?
He said you have 3 fat chicks cooking the greatest soul food
Yeah.
anybody ever ate in their life.
Nah, man, living.
Oh,
You know, hey,
shit.
and that wasn't even no show for them. That was like how we was living. You know what I'm saying? Like that just I moved my whole hood. Because when I got on and my career started to take off a little bit, I just moved my whole neighborhood in with me. So everybody from my block was living in my crib. You know what I'm saying? So
You
it
know,
was like that every day. It's like every day we get up, we eat together. You know what I mean? We kick it together, and then we go do what we got to do. And that was like protocol. So when Pet Costum walked in, that was just another day in the life, baby. Another day at the office. You feel me? Champagne everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
let
It
me
was
tell
it
you
was
something,
living.
G. I knew this girl. This girl, you know how every state they got a girl who's famous
Right.
for like going out with the biggest hustlers in the game
Who you
and
talking about?
every
Sugar?
state.
Sugar?
No, I ain't saying sugar. I'm saying every state
Right.
had a girl that was like in Puerto Rico, wherever you go, there's a girl that she's the drug dealer's dream. Every drug dealer want to get her, the biggest ones. So I knew a girl, she was top dog in New York. I'm not gonna tell you her name,
Right.
but she said she met Meech and he flew her to, and this girl went out with like the Dons in New York. Like
No
she was
question.
the one. And she turned around and said she went to meet him in Atlanta, and he took her to a crib, and then it was no furniture. It was nothing but money from the
Right.
floor to the ceilings. And
Yeah.
the chick ran out that bitch and flew back to New York. Like she got so scared. She seen so much money. She got scared and flew
She
back
should
to
have
New York.
she should have laid on some of it. She should have
Oh
made a
my
pallet.
God.
She should have made a pallet. Got a good night's sleep. You feel me?
Yo, let me tell you something. Yo, she was like, yo, I got the fuck up out of that bitch.
Yeah. That's what
And
we call that the kitchen.
the
It was the
kitchen,
crib. Yeah, the kitchen because it didn't have no furniture. And then it was a house 2 doors down, like the next neighborhood over. We call that the sofa because they had one sofa in the living room. You know, that was it.
and
So everybody
it's
go
just
to
a crib full of money.
that's it. You feel me?
Yo, man, that shit crazy. Cause this girl, like, she the girl that fuck with all the real niggas, and she went. It was too real. She had to
Nah.
get out of there.
Yeah. It's definitely an acquired taste, my brother.
One time, I'm not a gambler, right? And one time, I don't know why, I went to see Puffy, and he was in Atlanta. He was in the Intercontinental, the big suite, the shit that's the whole
Yes, sir.
floor. So I get up in there and I start shooting with him, dice. I don't know why. I am killing this nigga. Bad though. Like, I mean, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40, like, destroy. He ran out of money. Puck
Oh
that Diddy
shit.
ran out of money. They said, yo, hold up. He went back somewhere, another room, came back with an envelope of money. And Big Bank, he's trying to stop the bank. Because, Puff got more money than everybody. So he figured, like, if I stop Joe one time, it's over. So the moral to the story is, the man, I cracked him for like 100 grand.
Oh shit, on
Cracked
the
him, like,
dice?
destroying him. But
Oh,
lucky, because I
crazy.
don't know how to play. I got lucky. I'm not going to lie to you, beginner's luck.
Right.
That man told me, yo, listen, you're going to have to take me out tonight. You took all that money from me. It's on you tonight. When
Right.
I tell you, we went to the Gentlemen's Club, the second floor.
Yes,
That
sir.
man made me spend $99,900.
You broke even. You feel me?
Oh man, it was like, I'm like, yo, shit, we up to 67,000.
Right.
Yo, it's 80,000. Yo, I can't take $1 home. I can't even buy a pair of sneakers out this motherfucker.
That's what you call a smart man.
Nah, yo, he's something. Let me
Yeah.
tell you, man, ATL. I had so many memorable times in ATL, man. It's nothing like the ATL, man. It's nothing like it, man. It's I feel at home when I'm there. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's always been like, and it's crazy because it's like New York and ATL, we like distant cousins, man. It's crazy. Every time I came to New York, it was always love. I remember doing the Soul Survivor video in the middle of Brooklyn. Everybody came. Cam, Jay, uh, Beanie. I mean, Meech was out there. I mean, it was crazy, and that was my
Let
first
me
time really
let me
being.
ask you a question, right?
Uh huh.
When you had to go crazy, you did a remix and you asked me to get on it.
Right.
It was Jay-Z, me, and you. And I'm gonna ask you some real shit. I never made the official remix, even though you asked me what happened, why I didn't make the official remix.
Man, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Keep it
I'll
a
keep it
hundred.
1,000. When I got that Jay-Z verse, I didn't want to talk to nobody else. I was good. He gave me 42 bars. I'm like, I don't need nobody else. Hey, by the
Yo,
way, he
why
was
ain't you
smart
with that
about it.
shit?
He
Yo,
gave me
I said
42 bars.
cracks,
He gave me
like,
42 bars. I could have
what's the
took that.
matter with your head? I was
Hey,
like, yo, I was
listen.
so hyped. I'm on the Jeezy Go Crazy remix. When you hear the dope boy,
Yo,
baby, young boy go
right.
crazy.
Hey, but I tell you this though, me and Meech and the whole fam, we go out to Cancun, like 300 deep, take the whole Atlanta, everybody, all the strippers, everybody. We go to this club called the City. So we all walk to the club every night. Like we leave the hotel because we got the whole hotel rented out. Yo, let me tell you something. Wherever SNS is right now, you just need to send him just some love. I don't care if it's a bottle of champagne
DJ
and tell him,
SNS, what's up,
yo,
baby?
when I tell you SNS played Lean Back 3,000 times, that was the only song he played the whole night. Listen, I knew Lean Back front to back. I've never heard a record played that much in my life, bro. Like no cap. Like he broke Lean Back in Cancun. Trust
Let
me.
me tell you something. I heard all the feedback. Everybody was like, yo, they had a party, Jeezy, Big Meech, PMF. They kept bringing that lean back 1,000 million
Man,
times.
listen, 1 million times. Like I've never in my career, in my life, heard somebody play a song that many times. I was like, yo,
I can tell
I
you,
see.
I can tell you, it's so many ill moments of Jeezy records, but I can tell you it was crazy when Obama won,
Right.
right? And we went right in that club, and you have that. My president is black.
Yeah.
They played that
Yeah.
300 times that
Yeah.
night.
And
That was like,
when he won and we did the inauguration, Hov called me, he was like, yo, I was like, I want you to hop on the remix. He was like, all right, cool. I had never heard his verse. So we go to the club Love in DC and he fall in there, him and B. I hadn't even heard his verse. And he did a verse off the top of his head on the stage for the first time. And I was just like, but like being a part of that whole DC and when Obama won, I wrote a lot of records. You know what I'm saying? There's been number ones, sold millions of records, but nothing felt like that. Just being there and being on point, like and me calling that 4 months before he actually won, and then for Obama to shout me out at the correspondence dinner, man. But I tell you something ill though. He invited me to come to a correspondence dinner in New York. So I flew all the way from Atlanta to New York, got my whole crew, Tom Ford suits, everything. Get to the door, the Secret Service said I can't come in. So I'm watching Oprah, I'm watching Kevin Liles, I'm watching everybody go in. Yo, Joe, when I tell you that was the longest flight back to Atlanta in my life, I was so mad. You feel me?
he was
I was heated.
devastated. Don't get mad, man. They never let me meet Obama either, man.
Right, right.
They
I was
kept the
heated.
real ones away,
Right.
G's.
But what he did, what I respect is when he had the next correspondence, then he shouted me out. You know what I'm saying? He was like, my first term I sang Al Green, my second term I'm going with Young Jeezy. That let me know he got some ice in his veins. But let me tell you something, boy. If it would have been anybody else beside that Secret Service, we'd have pressed on them. I had to get in that door. You feel me?
Now that's the Secret Service, man.
Yeah.
Yo, that's the Secret Service, man.
Yeah,
They
you gotta let
scared.
them live. You know what I
But
mean?
listen, let me tell you something, man. He knew what it was. Somebody reached out to him and was like, yo, listen, come on, man. They fronted on Jeezy at the door. That
Yeah,
ain't,
yeah.
that ain't like a club. or
Yo,
nothing
crack,
like that. That's the
crack,
White House.
I spent like 9,000 on a Tom Ford suit, man. You know what I'm saying? I was ready.
I
I had my
mean,
seven.
listen,
Hey, look,
you was like, yo, you knew for sure you was gonna perform. My president is
no,
black.
I was just go, I was gonna meet him, but you know, I want them type of people. I already got it thought out. I had my 7 questions all ready to ask him. I wanted to ask him 7 questions. That's all I needed. You know what I'm
Real
saying? So
talk.
I was ready. You know, I
You
was
know what
ready.
happened to me was I'm gonna tell you some real shit. No, I never told nobody this. This might be bad, right? So, uh, when Obama was going for president, you know, I was going hard for him. And you know, with me, they figure like, yo, they got the Latino vote. So they're like, yo, Joe, we need nah. The dude met me and was like, yo, we need you. This. So you know, I love Obama no matter what. So
No question.
I'm bigging him up. I'm going all over talking about Obama to all the Latinos, to everybody. And then I met with the guy who got me. He worked for Obama, who got me to do all this. And then when I met with him here in Miami, and I was like, I said, yo, when can I meet Obama? He said, oh, no, you can't meet Obama.
Oh,
We no, nah. He said, yo, we want to thank you for your help, but you've been vetted. You can't meet Obama. I was like, huh? He was like, don't feel bad. And a lot of rappers that he really loves can't really meet him because, you know, it is what it is. I was like, oh, shit. Like, y'all
yeah.
know some shit I don't know.
The truth hurt, crack. You feel me? Like when you the truth, that pass it haunts you, baby. It's real.
You got to handle that. You got to take the good
With the
with
back, no,
the
it
bad.
only made me want to go harder though. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like for me, you know, I don't need no recognition for nothing I do, but you know, at the same time, if I'm invited, I'm thinking it's all good. But if it ain't, you know, I'm just making do what it do. But you know, for me,
You know, and we
just
got
to
to find a way to make the walk off look cool.
oh
Like, we
no,
got to
listen,
find a way to be like,
listen, man. You know, listen, I hit that about face so smooth, man. You know, it was just play. I just
I'd have backed out of places like niggas is fronting. I'm like,
yeah, right.
I'm good. I said like this last year, it was the Grammys, and they had a big party, and I showed. I swear to God, geez, I hate this shit. It's LA. I showed up, and I'll put everybody on blast. I showed up to one of them parties that's too crowded, people can't get in. So they came out. They was like, "Yo, Joe, you know, we pulled up, me and Rich Player. You know, we in the Bentley, the Phantom shit, making a move. We too deep." So as I'm walking up, my man Mark Nouveau comes up with like 15 Chinese. It was a pop star Chinese chick. This, boom. Then your man Ike from Def Jam walks up with like 5 people, like, yo, crack. And then everybody like, and it's the party you can't get in. Jay's in there, B, my man the Rocky. What's my man Brad? What's homeboy from the Rocky, the Black Rocky, man, the Apollo Creed's son.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Michael B.
Michael B is up in that
Right.
bitch. Everybody, yo, by the time I walk from my car, parking it valet, to inside the club, it's like 30 niggas behind me. So when I go to the front, he says, yo, Joe, who's with you? And he looks around, he goes, and I look around, and I know all these people. I said, nah, never mind, man. I'm going home. I'm going to the hotel. Don't worry about it. I turned back around with Rich. We got in the car because it was too many. Like, I'm like, damn,
Right.
man.
Right.
We was too deep.
Right. You know, if you would have went in there without people, boy, it would have been bad. That's what happened with me and Tip in LA, in Vegas. We tried to go to the club in to the what's it, Aja? Well, it's whatever it is in LA. I mean, Vegas. We go to the club. We get to the door. I got like 40 people with me. He got like 10 with him. They tell us we can't get in. Then Akon walk up. He got about 60 people with him. They let him right in. So we both looking at each other like, yo. So we get into it with the security. All our war go down. You know what I mean? Like we run it through the
You know, I
casino.
got into it with I got
It's
into it
crazy.
with Tip one time.
What?
Yeah, not me and Tip, but
Oh, okay,
he's
okay,
my.
okay.
I know Tip since day one. But
Right.
before he got locked up and all that, I was chilling with him eating dinner, and he was like, "Yo, let's go." So I go with him. He's rushing. I don't know what's going on, but we get to like a little mansion, and his wife was there, but she told him like there's somebody was trying to get in the house. So this is some weird shit, right? But the point is, he had the hammer out. Like this before he got locked. Nah, I ain't gonna lie to
Right.
you. I had the hammer too. So I'm
Right.
running in with him. He's like, "Yo, my wife." So he looking at my shit. He said, "Nah, man, you from Miami. Your shit legal, nigga. Your shit."
Right.
I'm like, "Yo, nah," but it was a real situation. But nothing happened. I think his wife wanted him home or some shit. But
Oh
he
shit.
ran over there like he thought something.
Right,
Nah, so
right, 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 right. Yeah, the
I've
gift
been
and
in
the
a
whole nine.
situation like that, man, with Tip, and I know he was ready to go.
Yeah, yeah. Me and Tip been through a lot, bro. That's crazy. Like we had some times. We had some time. We sit back and laugh about all of it now though, but it's been some times, boy. Whoa.
It is different now. You
Uh,
like vegan Jeezy.
oh yeah.
Got diesel, six
I'm
packed
just trying.
up.
I'm just trying to stay alive, crack. You know, ain't no sense in
Nah,
getting all
you
this money. You
diesel
ain't gonna live and
Jeezy. You
spend it, baby.
six packed up,
it's
vegan.
still it's still in me though. You feel
No,
that?
no, 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 no. We respect Jeezy. You a Don. There's no question. There's no doubt. There's
Right,
nothing. There's no way around it.
right,
Jeezy a
right,
Don. You
right.
know what I'm saying? And you got engaged.
Yes, sir.
Jeezy, yo, Jeez, you got engaged, man. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
was
man.
this historical? Did you
I mean,
call
listen,
anybody?
I'm following your footsteps. I'm like 10 years behind. I know how long you and sis been together.
But I've been gone a long time ago.
Right.
25 years.
25
I'm
years?
gone.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've
You in
been
the
gone.
books.
I think you come now, and
Yeah.
she's a beautiful person. I met her on the show and all that. I watch the show every day with my wife. We watch it every day,
Right.
right? But what what happened, man? All this woman I've seen you with my whole life. When did you
Right.
say this is the one? Like, what
When,
was it?
when I just saw something that you had with Puff when he was saying that when you get the one, you can't even play with it. You know what I'm saying? You just know, you just can't even play, bro. Like, you know, when you locked in mentally, you know, that's the battle right there, bro. You know, you want to build, you want to grow, you want to
And you met
learn.
her and
It's
you
somebody
just said,
down.
you said to yourself, yo, this is the one I need. This is the
Yeah, that's
one.
it. That's it. Let's do it. Ain't nothing to think about. You feel me? Let's go.
Congratulations. She's
Yeah,
special then.
yeah, of
She's a
course.
special girl.
Absolutely. Like Puff said, you find the one you can't play. You know, you gotta go.
Yeah, no, you're right, because it's like when you think about young Jeezy, man,
Right,
you know what I mean? And all the girls that came at you, left
yeah.
and right, you
Right
know
to
what I'm
left,
saying? And you
right
met
to
this
left.
one and you said, yo, this the one.
Yeah, no cap.
That's
I mean,
big.
we grew up in this game. Crack. You know, we survived a lot of things, man. When you get a chance to live real life, you gotta do that. My credentials check out, from day one. So it's like, I get a pass to do whatever I please. You know what I mean? And include living.
Congratulations, my brother, for both of you. I want to ask you a question. And if you don't want to answer it, you don't, right?
Right,
But I'm saying, I know there was a little friction between you and Ross. It's fixed now,
right,
right? It's all love. But when he was ringing off with like, I think I'm Big Meech,
right.
Larry Hoover, when you heard that, what you thought at that point right there, when he made a smash hit record
Right.
and it was like bigging up your guy?
I mean, it went, I didn't even say, I thought the song was hard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Of
when I heard
course.
Styles P on it, I was just like, okay. I always loved the record. And even when I remixed it, that was really like showing love. But I guess because I was so close to the situation, a lot of people took it like personally, like I was, feeling the way about it, but because I was personally attached to the situation. But it's crazy because it's all about understanding. The minute me and Ross got in one room and talked about it, it was like, oh no, they ain't. You know, it was love. You know what I mean? But
Same shit.
I'm a little upset with both of us though, because we left a lot of money and a lot of opportunity on the table about misunderstandings, because we was both at Def Jam, both rocking at the same time. We supposed to do a tour, probably a joint album. Like, it would have been crazy. You know what I'm saying? But
You know, it's
things
crazy
happen.
because same thing. I have French on here, and him and Jim Jones squashed it. I was all in the middle of that, like trying to
Right.
like fix that for 15 years. And it was like once it's done, they like, damn man, we left the bags on the table. Like,
Right. No, it's real.
because French is almost like subsidiary of Dipset. Like
Right.
his
Right.
whole style when he came, and then he
Right.
teamed up with Max Beat, who
Right.
was Dipset. You
Max
know what I'm
Max B
saying?
the
So,
goat though. Max B the goat.
oh no,
Max
he's
B,
something else.
he the goat.
I remember I seen him maybe 2 nights before he got locked up. The nigga was in the club in Manhattan. He had like 4 white girls with him. I mean, like white girl, like bimbos, nigga, like blonde hair, like not normal white girls in the club. And he had like a captain's hat, like he's flying the plane, like with
That's
his
right.
jacket on, like this. Yo, Max B was crazy with
Yeah,
the
he was ill
long
with it.
hair. He had the cap like he was gonna fly a plane, nigga. Like
Yeah,
he was
he was ill with it.
catch me if you can. And I
And
was
them
looking at him, and he was on a come up. He was wavy as shit.
yeah.
And it's unfortunate that that happened to him like that.
No, them hooks he was writing, and it's crazy. But like, I wish him the best, man. I thought I heard he was gonna get out pretty soon, but either way, man, we just wish him the best, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wish him the best too. And um, maybe like a year ago, I was in the studio. And maybe like a year ago, I was in the studio, and what's my man's name that be with Meek Mills? Um, I don't know. He just shoved. You know the dude, Meek Mill's right here, man. He shoves a phone in my face in this big Meech.
Oh shit.
He shoves it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got the tip, and he was like, "Yo, what up, crack?" He was like,
Yeah.
"Thanks for saying my name on the song and all that."
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, it's all love, Meech." You know what I'm
No.
saying? I was like,
Yeah. They set us up on FaceTime. He set me up, passed the phone around, let everybody see it. They was locked down with. One thing about my G, man, he gonna stay on that phone. He don't play. He
"Oh no,
gonna
he
be
on
talking.
that phone."
Oh, he gonna be on that phone.
Now he
He gonna be
popped
talking to
up on
somebody.
that phone. And before you go, is there a coincidence that I feel like Atlanta is Jeezy all day home team? It's a lot of y'all, right? But you one of the kings of Atlanta. Don't get it fucked up. But it's weird that I go to Detroit and you're like a king of the. You might as well be Eminem.
Right.
Like yo, they love you in Detroit. Every
Yeah.
time I go to Detroit, if I turn on the radio, it's 30 Jeezy records
Yeah.
right now, today.
Yeah. That's my
Why
second
is that?
phone. We just connected on, just Detroit's so solid, and so just about morals. We connect there. Like, that city that's got to be hands down one of the most solid cities in the United States. But they solid, so they respect real shit. And for me, when I go to Detroit, it's crazy. I feel like I'm home. When I go there, you see kids, mothers, grandmothers, people greet you in the airport.
I've
It's
never
like some
been to
Michael Jackson
Detroit. I'm
shit.
gonna tell you a true story. I've never been in Detroit, never in my life, without turning on the radio and it feeling like Jeezy lives here. Like he's
Yeah.
Eminem, he's Royce
Yo.
the 5'9", he's T Grizzly. They play your shit like you
Right.
listening to the fucking radio.
Yo, we was out there on tour, me and Hov, and I came out in the middle of his set, and when I came back from behind the curtain, when I got off stage and came back from behind the curtains, he was standing back there. He was like, "Yo, you got some real estate out this motherfucker or something?" Like, what's going on? You live here? It's like, yo, I ain't never seen nothing like that. No, I love Detroit, man. Shout out to Detroit, everybody out there in it, man. What up, though? I'm
Yo, my
checking
brother,
in,
I love
man.
you, Jeezy, man. Thank you for coming on live with
Come
me.
on, brother. I can't let my brother down, man. I
I
gotta hear you
know,
talk that
man.
shit.
Diddy call this the Joker show?
Oh,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying? He said the Puerto Rican Oprah, so he called me Jopra.
Oh,
You
I
know what I
got
mean?
it.
And
Hard.
and that's the talk.
That's right.
That's the talk we running with. My brother, I love you, man. You
Love
stay
you
up.
back, homie. Y'all stay up.
Peace, my brother. Stay
Love.
up.